In June 2008, Horry County Council decided to go forward with the expansion of the Myrtle Beach International Airport on the east side of the runway. The task was twofold: to plan the expansion while bringing together the communities and politicians for input into the project. Horry County government secured MYR1 Construction Company Management Division to put the project together. After an intense 18-month public involvement effort, Horry County received proclamations and letters of support from the City of Myrtle Beach, the City of North Myrtle Beach, the City of Surfside, the City of Loris, and the Town of Aner. Organizations as the Myrtle Beach Area Chamber of Commerce, Myrtle Beach Golf Holiday, and the Myrtle Beach Area Hospitality Association and civic organizations offered additional letters of support. Everyone had the opportunity for input into a conceptual design. Then came the long-awaited City of Myrtle Beach Community Appearance Board meeting on October 1st, 2009.
There is a possibility for a parking facility. We may want to come back and amend and later. I've got my hands full with this part of it. Take this facility and bus parking to the
past move the industrial lots. What do you foresee as timeline on Harrelson? Don't get the start
extended Harrelson. We cannot be around here. That footprint will not change as long as
the motion before us would be for approval or disapproval or continuance, or with exceptions. The applicant is here before us for a final review for the footprint of the new terminal expansion and site improvements, and the gentleman has explained to the board what the additional site improvements are. As I said, the list before you, referring to the use of the colors and everything else, will come back at another time. Is there a motion? Motion, Mr. Spoon. Second from Ms. White. The motion is for the terminal, or for the terminal in Harrelson, or what?
Terminal in Harrelson.
Okay. Your motion is for approval of the footprint for the new terminal and the construction of Harrelson. Rest assured, Mr. Ott, that the board will be taking a very careful look as to the progress of Harrelson when you keep coming back before the board, because I expect a long and fruitful relationship for probably a couple more years before this thing is put to bed.
I believe you're right, sir.
Thank you. Further questions? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Application unanimously approved.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. You may applaud now.
We spent about 18 months doing the actual planning for this, met with all of the governmental bodies. Much of the public had input into this project. They were ready to move forward with it. This is a huge short-term economic stimulus for the Grand Strand. It will create a little over 800 jobs. About 400 jobs will be direct construction-related jobs, and have an economic impact of over $140 million in this community when we need it the most.
Relieving the traffic and the east-west escape route, but I think the two go hand in hand.
And as far as the final designs of the new terminal, what particular changes do you think the board would like to see?
Well, there was a list there of some concerns from previous workshops, and the next workshop will be out at the airport, where we can actually view the site with the applicant. So we're making steady progress, and the applicant has been very easy to work with.
It allows us to actually start construction of the foundations for the new terminal, the roadways in Harrelson Boulevard. We've got a few more permits that we have to do on the roadway for Harrelson, but this really clears the decks for us to get started. A very big hurdle for us in this project. It allows us to move forward with construction, and most importantly, it allows some of those federal dollars to start flowing to the project. That was an issue that came up in May, and we actually spent several months addressing what the old terminal would look like. Frankly, I think everyone was very pleased with what we were doing with that, and as I was, I have to tell you, it's really going to change the face of the existing terminal.
Atlanta 88, this is Scott Theron.
Scott, this is Rick Ott with MYR1 Construction Company.
Yes, sir, Rick.
Scott, I'm in a room with a large number of folks here in Myrtle Beach, several county council members, Pat Apone, the interim airport director, Bob Woods is over here behind me. We've got Chairman Larry Bragg with the Myrtle Beach CAB, Mayor John Rhodes, Wayne Gray, council member, and a whole room full of dignitaries here to give you some good news.
Well, you've got quite a distinguished group there. What is the good news?
Good news is we have got our footprint approval with for the Myrtle Beach International Airport, which allows us to move on to construction.
Well, that is fantastic news. Thank you.
We've got probably some of these other folks here would like to say something. Harold?
Harold Worley here, Scott. Just want you to know that we appreciate over the years you working with us, and we look forward to working with you folks to get this project done.
Yes, sir, and we share in that goal and that dream for Myrtle Beach.
Howard?
You set us some tough standards to meet, and we think we've met all those along with our friends in the community. Every single one of the mayors in every community, along with our legislative delegation, our senators, and our congressmen, as you know, have signed on to this project, and we're all ready to go to work, and we look forward to seeing you down here as soon as possible.
Well, we look forward to that as well, and while I've got a second, let me just express our appreciation to the Community Appearance Board. That was very quick action, and we appreciate their working with Rick and everybody on the team on this. And I'd just like to say a sincere congratulations to Rick and to the county council and to the airport staff, and also to the city of Myrtle Beach. I know that they have worked hard in a cooperative spirit, and we appreciate everything that they've done as well.
Mayor?
Scott, John Rhodes, Mayor of Myrtle Beach, I want to thank you very much for working with us. I want to thank Larry Bragg, the CAB, for all the efforts that his board has put forward to get this passed. We're excited about getting ready now to have a groundbreaking, stick the shovel in the ground, but we're more excited about to know when you're going to send the check. The one thing I want to say too is in the plans that we also were able to have Harrison Boulevard approved, which is a very, very important part of our Myrtle Beach area for the transportation from one side to the other. So the whole package is going to be exciting, and let's just get going.
It sounds good, and I'll start working on that check immediately.
That's good news, Larry.
No, I just appreciate it, Scott, and we do take credit cards also. It'd be quicker for us.
You're a good man.
Thank you, sir.
Bob, Pat?
Well, Scott, Bob Woods, certainly appreciate you working with us all these years and being patient, and certainly look forward to bringing this terminal to fruition and getting into it and operating out of it.
Bob, I appreciate that, and I can't tell you how much we enjoy working with the staff there at the airport, and look forward to this project moving along expeditiously.
Scott, Councilman Gray would like to say something.
Scott, Wayne Gray, Mayor Pro Tem. Frankly, I want to say this to you and everyone. Really, I want to applaud Rick Ott with MB Con and Debbie Harwell for their work and creating an environment where all of the stakeholders, the city and the county governing bodies and the business community and our residents have worked together, and they have worked extremely hard in an effort of cooperation. So if everyone give them a round of applause, please.
Scott, this is Brad Dean from the Myrtle Beach Area Chamber. We want to thank you as well. I know we've had some challenges with the FAA in the past. A lot of that, obviously, on our end that we've moved beyond, and we want to thank you in particular for your support. You've given us a lot of guidance, a lot of great support, and we couldn't do this without the FAA. So thank you for all of your help with this.
Thank you very much, and for what it's worth, we feel like we've moved beyond too, and look forward to the future.
Scott?